Okay, we're gonna play some music here, I think.
Baba Booey. Damn, son. This must be a DJ Smokey exclusive.
So yeah, I was just doing the intro. DJ Smokey, Pablo, welcome to Slovenia, welcome to Radio Students.
Thanks for having us.
What's up?
I saw that it's your first time performing in Europe.
Yes, it is.
Is it like the first time ever in Europe?
Yep. My first European show tonight.
Okay, and you've been like visiting tourist style Europe before?
Yeah. No. Yeah. When I was young, I came out. My aunt lives in Australia, and I was young though, and I went with it was a family trip, fam jam. So, yeah. No, but I haven't been out here on any. Besides that, I haven't been out here before, so it's exciting.
And you're staying for how long?
My Pablo knows all the exact numbers, but we're 3 weeks. We're leaving. We're going back on the 2nd of May.
Okay.
But we're going to France and going to Germany.
Cool.
Also,
So yeah, you both guys are from Hamilton. Yeah. So is there like what's the vibe like in Hamilton? Is there like a scene or whatever like?
For the type of music, like for the music that I do, no. It's like it's the scene out there is really mainstream. You feel me? Like it's just like Drake and it's like clubbing, like regular type of clubbing stuff. It's not like a big underground scene out there. For type of music we do, we got to go to Montreal, do shows, and in the States and stuff like that.
Toronto for sure too.
The scene where in Toronto a bit, but the scene in my city, it's like just laid back Canadian. You know what I mean? It's not
there is a lot of what's it called, gear, like techno electronic producers.
Yeah, that type of stuff.
They use a lot of gear, no computers type stuff. There's a thing called I forget what they're called, but they're like a little collective, and they're more so like that indie electronic kind of sound, more like folk and stuff. But there are a lot of like house and techno DJs. And a lot of them
not the stuff we do.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're trying to say though.
Yeah. So Hamilton's chill. Oh, it's a lot of pot smoking out there. There's I'd say like it's probably the easiest place on earth to get weed right now, because it's like in the past year it's like over 50 dispensaries have opened.
Yeah, crazy actually.
And it's not like legal out there technically, but it is basically. You can go anywhere. So it's like a lot of pot smoking and chilling.
Yeah, actually.
And it's cold right now, so not going outside. Yeah.
So and then Montreal versus Toronto, you'll definitely say Montreal or?
Yeah, Montreal's it's dope. Can you not swear in here? I don't know. But
you can.
Okay, yeah, Montreal is dope as hell. It's like a lot more. They're a lot into like. They're into different scenes out there. Like in Toronto and Hamilton, especially, it's just like techno music, house music, that type of stuff. But yeah, you can. They like more underground stuff out there, I guess. It's dope.
The different stuff for sure.
Montreal's got like crazy after parties. Like I remember I went there and they're going till like 9 a.m. with the after parties and shit. After party after after party. You feel me? It's crazy out there. Yeah.
So what are like the substances of preference there? If they
Montreal?
Like, yeah, if they party like all the time.
Cocaine.
Uppers. I don't know, like Molly and shit like that. Yeah.
A lot of cocaine.
I'm not really into that stuff. Yeah,
it's like right next to each other. So
Yeah, I'm more of I like to chill, so I smoke weed and shit.
Yeah, we just go there to get drunk.
Yeah.
Smoke pot.
But yeah, it's a lot of partying,
Okay. So yeah, this one of the rare interviews that you did with these basement guys, or what are they called?
Yeah, those are my boys from Toronto.
Okay. So yeah, I saw you said like that when you got first like really into production, you were using like FL Studio.
Yeah.
Are you still using it?
Yeah. I love FL Studio. It's fun. It's the best. It's easy to use, For what I do with the sampling, it's like the best program for me, so I just stick with it. Try to be the best at FL. Try to be better than everyone else, yeah.
And I would say that Evil Voice was kind of the breaking point when you really got out there,
yeah, a lot of people rock with that album.
Yeah, so do you have like an idea or a theory why, so this was, I don't know, 2012 or 2013, like a lot of this kind of music was made in those years. Why did Evil Ways? Why did it stood up that much? Like,
I'll say what caused the whole album to happen. Like, so basically, I was in university. I was finishing off first year, and I remember putting some music on YouTube. This is how I started, really. And I didn't do it out of like trying to. I just did it for fun. You know what I mean? I was making beats on FL, and I was at that time I was listening to a lot of Lil Ugly Mane, his first album. You know, what was that? Mr. Thug Isolation. And I was listening to like I was listening to that first ASAP Mob tape. And Space Ghost Perps music. This is like a 2011 or something. And all that stuff kind of inspired me at the same time, and I was like, I want to make some kind of like Memphis sounding, you know, like old school kind of sounding 3 6 Mafia, all that sounding stuff, but I want to put my own spin on it. And let me think. So basically I was in second year university, and I started doing this music stuff. I was selling a lot of weed and shit at the time. In the Christmas that I can't remember, I think it was 2012 Christmas. I like 2 days after Christmas I got busted for a ton of weed in a ride program, and basically it screwed me over really bad. I had to, and I got in this like make or break mode where it was like, because I was gonna like there's a very good chance I was gonna get a criminal record and all that, wasn't gonna be able to leave the country anymore. It was scaring the shit out of me, so I was like, it put me into this make or break mode where I was like, I'm just gonna make this album. I got nothing to lay back on, you know what I mean? I was in school, I started just caring less about school, and that's eventually why I dropped out, because the music stuff was, I just cared about it more, and I didn't care about school. And so basically, Evil Ways, I made that album when I was like, going through all that court crap. Like I hadn't figured out that I eventually got diversion, so that means you don't have a criminal record, you can travel out of the country and stuff. But I didn't know that. I figured that out in the summer, so making that whole album, I was like scared shitless that I was gonna get a criminal record. It was make or break mode. So and then all that stuff inspired me, like ASAP Rocky, Lil Ugly Mane, Space Ghost Perp. That music, like they were bringing back that 3/6 sound, and I was like, man, I really, just it all came together, you know, like puzzles type thing. So I don't know, it just happened, and then people loved it. You know, and then you know Xavier Wolf.
Yeah, sure.
I started working with him. He saw my stuff on YouTube really early on. We talked through YouTube, and I sent him a bunch of beats, and he used like 2 of them or whatever. But then a bunch of them didn't get used, and then I threw those beats on Evil Ways.
Okay.
And people just like this, what it was. So you know.
So now it's Evil Ways. It's like a trilogy.
Yeah.
So are you gonna make another one, or is it like trilogy? That's it.
Probably leave it at that for now. I don't know. If I really am inspired, I'll do it, but I don't think so. I'm gonna leave it at that.
And so
Close the chapter.
Yeah. And for this for this older Texas and like Houston, Memphis kind of productions, like the 90s stuff.
Yeah.
You were like digging through YouTube, or how do you find it?
Yeah, I think a lot of people do that. YouTube digging.
Yeah.
Just go through. The problem with that is you eventually just get in a loop, and the same stuff keeps getting recommended because it's all an algorithm on YouTube or whatever. So we jumped into sampling off records a couple years ago because it's a lot more random. You feel me?
It's more fun too.
And you get it's just way more stuff out there. YouTube, you can only get so much. But I did a lot of my producing has been YouTube to MP3. You feel me? You know that website? You can convert. Take the YouTube video, get the file real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw on the Positive Squad Adventures video, I saw that you picked up some vinyl, sampling that. So you do like real like digging. Do you go to I don't know. You come to Ljubljana, you go to Record Shop, or you go to Vancouver, you go to Record Shop.
Yeah.
Everywhere we touched down.
When we went to Portland last year, we came back with tons of records. And we went to San Fran. We came back with tons of records. Yeah, we're into that.
And we're doing the same thing on this trip.
Yeah, we're going record hunting as much as we can.
And are you like?
The other room over there had a bunch of records.
Yeah, it's a really good
That's
archive.
a wicked.
Digging through that.
And are you like looking for some I don't know, are you like into some psych 60s stuff at the moment, or are you into 80s something, or
I don't know. It sometimes you hit a lick, like they say, and you find a bunch of samples. But I'm just into what makes a good song. You know what I mean? I've gone through periods like where I've sampled tons of Indian music and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just whatever. I look for whatever I can sample. You feel me?
Yeah. So, what about this new alter ego? I mean, not completely new, but Kirby Main.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you say a few words? How did that come about?
That's just like that's like the evil ways version of me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
When I want to do when I want to get on my my childish shit and my youthful, just have fun. That's Kirby Man. DJ Smokey's more professional. So that's all I can really say. Kirby Man, he's not here right now, but he's a bit more turned up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's this voice that's present in lots of your projects.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Yeah.
Kirby Main 666. So did you like I don't know, hire like some news anchor or radio presenter or something to do all this shit, or
pretty much the guy who did those was the Trapaholics guy. You know, the guy who did like real trap shit, all those drops, and Trapaholics. Like I found that guy through an interview. He did an interview on like Noisy or some shit like that, and his email was in the interview. I emailed him. That's it, you know.
Cool.
Gave him some money. That's it.
Done deal.
Yeah, he's cool. I just got some new drops from him like last week for this tour and shit. So he's a cool guy. He's like he's into like bodybuilding and shit. He does a lot of I'm pretty sure, and he does a lot of radio stuff from what I know, from what I heard.
Cool. And if we talk about the tour and your live stuff, so you play only your own production?
Yeah. I'll throw in some songs I like that. Like fellow producers, like shout out to Working on Dying, guys like that. If I really like the stuff, I'll throw a couple songs in. But mostly with my shows, since I have so much music, I just play my own stuff, and yeah, that's about it. And, like just my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so yeah, in the beginning, like there was just really lots of DJ Smokey productions, like for a few years. But like for the last couple of 2 or 3 years, like the video side of things has been like growing strong.
Mm-hmm.
I think most of the stuff is done by you.
Everything is done by him.
Everything, like
For sure, yeah.
Okay.
Shooting, all that stuff. Well, in the beginning, we had a guy from our local city that we worked with, and then I was working on an edit for like a live stream, like these kind of like visuals for like a live stream and stuff, and then he saw it when he walked in when I was making it. He's like, hey, turn that into a music video, and I was like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then it just worked out well. People liked it.
He used to do it in like high school, like just for
yeah.
fun, like you know, like you
Actually,
could take those classes and even before that, I think.
Man, like even like before that, we would skate. You would make super early beats on Audacity. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
and we'd film that and put that together, put that on Facebook. That was like the.
We were always into that type of stuff,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like I don't know, there's just a point where I was seeing all the visual. I was like, we need to have a visual side to this. We need to push our YouTube, and I was like,
it's important too.
I was like, Pablo, let's get on that. And I knew he's good at it.
yeah.
And now,
That's it.
now you see how important like visuals are in music. It's like more important than it's like almost ever been.
Yeah, for
It's,
sure.
it's kind of like coming back. Like when we were growing up, there were really cool videos on TV, and then they kind of, I don't know, rap videos on the internet for a while. Were
They got
pretty,
lazy.
Like, yeah, very lazy. And now they're like, it's really banging. And like, and really, really interesting.
Yeah, shout out to Cole Bennett. He goes hard.
Yeah.
Dudes like that.
Yeah, bring it back. Yeah.
And so there's like through these videos, I think that you kind of develop your own aesthetics or even a genre. Like usually it's like you doing some crazy shit or just walking around or chilling or whatever, and with then some psychedelic special CGI effects and shit like that.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He's good with that.
And then I saw that even like that kind of I'm not sure if you started it, but like that people are like getting like into your style and trying it. And,
I think he influenced a lot of people.
Yeah.
I definitely, I don't really speak on it too much because it doesn't bother me. It happened to him with his music.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's
People
whatever.
get influenced, you know?
Yeah, people get influenced, but I definitely see like certain tricks I've done in a lot of videos.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm actually
There's a little like, I think with the like just like with the scene, with the music scene, there's like a little scene with the videos too.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like all these videographers and they're trying to
they're
push
like,
this like kind of cloud rap vision or whatever. You feel me?
Yeah, like there's a guy on Twitter, Internet Hippie, and he pushes the videographers maybe not as much as the
Shout
artists,
out
but
Internet
more than
Hippie.
like anyone else would on Twitter. And
He goes
like,
hard.
yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. I respect that. It's good that they shine some light on them.
Mm.
Because a lot of these videos, you'll look at the credits and like some artists won't even like
Won't even credit.
credit them. I'm like, dude, it takes a lot of work. You don't even realize. But it's cool. It's whatever. I'm glad they're getting the.
Some
the
people are
credit.
getting paid for that though. That's probably why.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, if they're getting paid good money, that's fine. But I'd still want credit. You know.
Yeah, we do it because we love to do it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
We need to do this.
yeah. I don't know anything else, man. No, I'm just kidding.
We need to do this though, for real.
And what about the covers? Because the covers also have like this strong identity. Like there are this. First there were the collages, then the illustrations. It's this weird mix of, I don't know, this no limits aesthetics mixed again with some psychedelic shit again.
I've worked with a lot of like random artists over the years. I always look for someone. Like when I rock with someone, I usually stay working with them. I don't go from person to person. Right now I'm working with this guy named DMO VDO at DMO VDO Instagram. He's got sick covers. He just got a his art fits the style really well.
For sure, yeah.
And it's like gives it kind of a gummy feel, cool, like, you know, cartoony. It's dope. I like it.
Shaded look.
Yeah.
Rotoscope look. It's pretty dope.
It's chill. But yeah, I've worked with lots of artists over the years.
Okay.
So
And you're an independent artist, of course.
yes.
And have you ever been like approached by some, I don't know, some distribution? Or,
Yeah. I had a guy in LA I've had people do stuff like that. I've had people trying to sign me, but I'm not, unless it's like a good deal, I'm not doing it. You feel me? Like I've had propositions, but nothing good enough for me to want to sign it.
So when you get a proposition, do you get like into the details, or do you like smell it?
I feel the guy out.
Yeah.
That's what I did last time, and I didn't like who I was dealing with, so I didn't do it. You feel me? When the right person comes along and I vibe right with him, maybe, but not yet. You know, a lot of people are out there just to take what you're doing and fill their pockets. They don't want to give you the money. I'm not trying to do that. So, yeah.
And how does it happen that like an independent artist yourself gets to work with, I don't know, somebody from Raider Clan, or somebody with like ASAP Mob took one of your beats for one of their mixtapes? So how does this happen if you're not like, if you don't have like a crew that works for you and pushes your
nowadays I think that a lot of these producers are getting screwed over in a way too, because they're just getting beats taken and stuff. But yeah, it's like if you're a producer these days, you can just send somebody a bunch of beats and you can get like beats out to people, you know what I mean? Like let me think. So it was all luck, really. Like it wasn't like I meant to go to this rapper and that rapper. It was just like I put beats out there. I remember at the time, like when I first put out beats, Eth Wolf and Chris Travis, they were like coming up. They weren't like huge rappers at the time. They were just like no-name people. And I worked with them. So some of the people I worked with have gotten way bigger over the years, you know what I mean? Like an example of that would be like Young Lean. Like I worked with him and he popped off. So like it's really just having an eye for who to work with and who I remember Sad Boys when they first came out, when they first hit the scene. I was like, I gotta work with every producer in there just because they're dope. I knew there's something good about them. So I worked with Young Sherman, I worked with Young Good, worked with Young Lean. So it's like I don't know, man. If you see something if you're lucky if you see it before other people see it, you know what I mean? You got to jump on that. That's what I did. So, and I was lucky because I make beats, so I had something to offer. So, it's all just luck, and like the internet helps so much. You feel me?
Of course.
And if you have the right product, like if you're making what they want to rap on, I guess, I don't know. It's just a lot of. Well, the thing about ASAP was let me think about ASAP. Yams was a good guy. ASAP Yams, R.I.P. Yeah. He was a good dude. He like hit me. Okay, well basically, there's another producer I was working with a lot at the time, Curtis Heron. His old name was Savage Beats. He makes a lot of beats for like Team Sesh, Bones, those type of guys. Anyway, so we worked a lot in the early days, and I remember ASAP Yams, he said he was talking to him or something. Like, I don't remember why it came up. And then I noticed ASAP Yams was following me on Twitter. And that's how most of this stuff happens. Just like, you notice someone's following you, you just hit them in the DMs. Yeah. Just send shit back and forth. It's super easy these days. So he like was really cool. He's like, yo, I love your music and stuff. And that's why I think I got on why my beat was on that ASAP Friends album, because Yams like picked out the beat, like the beats that I sent were picked out by Yams, and that album was dedicated to Yams, so it's like kind of like, you know,
yeah,
like,
so
salute to Yams.
Yeah.
He's a good A&R man. He was a good dude. So
cool. Okay, so last question. I got some inside info that you're going maybe to Bled tomorrow to shoot some videos, maybe, or eat some
yes,
kremšnita, the thing that you eat there.
Oh, okay. That sounds awesome. Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, thanks guys for taking your time. Have a great show.
Yeah, shout out to Slovenia. We're rocking with you right now.
Yeah, Slovenia is awesome. Thank you, radio student.
If you see me in the street, come say hi.
Yeah.
Cool. To je bil prvi današnji RS intervju in do naslednjič. Yo.